Hi, grand evening. My name is Leonard Munson, the Nomadic Astrology. My website is readings by leonardtmunson.net. Mercury retrograde in Pisces 2026. Spiritual confusion or intuitive breakthrough. In 2026, the first Mercury retrograde cycle takes place entirely in Pisces, a deeply intuitive and emotional water sign. Mercury, the planet of communication, logic, travel, and technology, appears to move backwards from Earth's perspective, a celestial phenomenon known as Mercury retrograde. During this time, the cosmic messenger, usually forward momentum, slows, inviting us to pause, reflect, reconsider, and revise rather than start brand new projects. The different phases of this Mercury retrograde: pre-retrograde shadow period, which is a 2-week period before the official date of Mercury going retrograde. So it will start affecting anything that's in that sign that is in. Pisces is in at this time. Mercury goes retrograde on February the 26th through March the 20th, 2026. Mercury stations and begins to retrace its steps at 22 degrees Pisces on February the 26th, remains retrograde until March the 20th, 2026, ending at 8 degrees Pisces. During this core window, the influence of Mercury backward motion is strongest and most noticeable. Post-retrograde period, post-shadow period. After Mercury goes direct, there will be a post-retrograde period that consists of 2 weeks for it to build up speed. Each day, it builds up more speed to go forward. Once Mercury stationed on March the 20th, 2026, the post-shadow period continues until April the 9th, the point when Mercury fully crosses the degree where it first began its backward journey. During this period, misunderstandings, clear-ups, lessons become apparent, and the retrograde effects begin to resolve. What Mercury retrograde in Pisces means. When retrograde happens in Pisces, the themes intensify around intuition, imaginations, dreams, emotional processing. Pisces is not a grounded or logical sign like Virgo or Gemini. It is mystical, sensitive, and sometimes blur between reality and fantasy. So when Mercury slows down here, key energetic themes: blurry communication and misunderstandings. Words may be misinterpreted or feeling misread. Inner reflection and imagination. You may revisit old ideas, dreams, poems, creative projects, or intuitive insights. Emotional sensitivity. Feelings from the past can resurface, providing opportunity for healing. Spiritual clarity or confusion. Pisces gives spiritual insights, but Mercury retrograde can make it harder to separate truth from illusion. Creative revision. Projects in music, film, writing, or art may benefit from refinement rather than starting anew. Astrologically, Mercury may also form notable aspects with other planets during this retrograde, such as a conjunction with Venus soon after it turns retrograde, and other planetary angles that may emphasize emotional or relational themes. Effects on the 12 zodiac signs. These interpretations focus on broad themes and can vary depending on each person's natal chart. A natal chart is when you have your Natal chart done with the time, the date, and place, and the year that you were born. Aries, you may revisit past conversations or decisions about ambition and career goals. This is the time to refine your approach rather than push forward aggressively. Taurus, financial plans, saving goals, and material security could come under review. Reflect on your values and revise long-term strategy where needed. Gemini, Mercury retrograde affects communication most intensively for you. Expect miscommunication or tech issues. Double check texts, emails, and travel plans. Cancer, home and family matters could resurface for review. Emotional binds and living situations may require patience and thoughtful dialogue. Leo, creative projects and romantic plans might need rethinking. Use this period to refine and rehearse rather than debut new ideas. Virgo, health routines, daily schedules, and work tasks may feel glitchy. Review your system and organize before making changes. Libra, relationships and balance take center stage. Misunderstandings can arise. Communicate clearly and revisit important decisions with care. Scorpio, share resources, taxes, or deep emotional conversation may resurface. This is the time to reassess intimacy and share responsibility. Sagittarius, travel plans, education, and philosophical questions might encounter delays. Review your goals before rearranging your path forward. Capricorn, career direction and public image could prompt introspection. Clarity, goals, and polished plans. Avoid launching big initiatives during the core retrograde. Aquarius, friendships and group affiliation may need review. Reconnect with old allies or reconsider how you participate in community efforts. Pisces, this retrograde occurs in your sign, amplifying its effect. Personal identity, dreams, and self-expression come under review. Use this time for inner work and align with your deeper vision. How to navigate Mercury retrograde. Mistakes to avoid. Sign major contracts or legal agreements. Launching big projects. Buying expensive tech or devices without research. Assuming you understand everything on first communication. Wise practice. Proofread communication, back up data and documents. Reflect on the past, what needs revisiting. Realign personal goals rather than forging dramatically new path. Bottom line, the first Mercury retrograde of 2026 in Pisces from February the 26th to March the 20th with a shadow season from February the 11th to April the 9th invites deep emotional and creative review, reflection, and refinement in many areas of life. Rather than fighting delays or confusion, use this period to reassess, reimagine, and revise with patience and awareness. So anytime Mercury is retrograding, it's moving backwards, reviewing when it was going direct, correcting those issues that's govern the sign that Mercury is retrograde in. This will help you to better adjust these issues, review, reschedule, reshape, redesign. Do not sign any documents. Do not commit to any new things while Mercury is retrograding. Wait till its full period of retrograding and post-shadow period ends on April the 9th, 2026, and then you can move forward with these new reviews.